Welcome everybody. Come on into the room. Come on into the room. I'm not gonna be the one speaking. Jay wants to do a quick video. Oh, whatever her description was just there. And who all can make, you can catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? Because this will not be a messy live. Come into the room. Come into the room. Okay. I'm going to leave you alone. Let me know when you're ready to start talking. Hi, Lauren. Welcome back. Welcome back, Manny. Come into the room. Come into the room. Shout out to Tracy. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to go stuff my face while you do your live. I'll be back and forth. Hi, Manny. Come into the room. Come into the room. 1, 2, 3. And cut. You got enough to start off with. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming back. We appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. Hit it.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing good on this nice Wednesday, the 5th of August day. I'm not going to be talking for very long. I just want to talk on 2 topics. For one, the first thing I want to talk about is this Ellen situation of her being under investigation for alleged mistreatment, discrimination, and racism in the workplace. Now, me personally, I grew up sort of watching Ellen. Not really, but kinda. I was around mostly during my childhood older people that did used to watch Ellen, I mean, and from what I seen her have kids on her show and people with different talents or anything. But little did I know, I'm sure with everybody else, I'm sure with everybody else, how those people were getting treated is what we did not see. And this is what really gets to me. I seen one of her posts. I can't find it right now, but basically she was apologizing. She was all like, yeah, mistreatment and stuff that's not really talked about in the workplace and all this other stuff. About how she doesn't think like it's acceptable and stuff, and basically she's just under investigation for that, and she's talking about ending her show and all this other stuff. And with that, you have other people. You have Kevin Hart speaking out, and Katy Perry. Kevin Hart said that he stands actually with Ellen on this, and you also have Katy Perry spreading her love and positivity on this issue and things. I just want to say that a lot of actual people, since this whole situation has started, a lot of celebrities have been getting canceled for these past few months, ever since hi Lori ever since since the George Floyd situation, there has been a lot of celebrities who have been getting canceled because of the things that they have said and for the insensitivity of that. And so Ellen just happens to be one of those people. People are saying that she's been mistreating her employees, been using discrimination. So she's just one of the many celebrities who has gotten canceled and things like that. Ashton Kutcher, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but she was basically saying that Ellen, she says that it was a toxic workplace. So that's there might be more information on the situation. Nobody has said it really anything specific or gave an example of some things that she has said. Even though there has been a lot of people speaking out about it. Um, Secondly, okay.
It's the thing on here about her wife, Portia de Rossi, probably finally speaks out. What is she talking about? Ellen DeGeneres' wife, Portia de Rossi, speaks out amid show scandal. What is she talking about? Let me see. But you go ahead. I'm just walking through talking. That's great.
Okay, so yeah. Also, yeah, so I'll have to hear and see a little bit more than that. But the next topic that I wanted to talk about.
Hear that though? What the wife saying? Not really?
No.
Okay.
But anyways, the next topic though that I want to talk about, Takeoff. If you guys don't know, Takeoff is part of the Migos, which is 3 people: Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff. This is really what shocked me, and this is what I find super duper like crazy. It says that a woman is trying to sue Takeoff for sexual assault. This is like the craziest thing. Like I've heard pretty much a lot of crazy things so far with a lot of things going on, but this by far is one of the craziest. Let me see specifically what it says. It says Takeoff is getting sued. A woman wants to sue Takeoff for sexual assault allegations. Now, for those of you who don't know, like I said before, Takeoff is a part of the Migos group. He is one of the most unproblematic, I would say he's like the most unproblematic person in the whole group by itself. Yes, Manny MVP, that's what I'm saying, not Takeoff. Yes, Takeoff. And not only that, speaking specifically in the group, I feel like he's the most lyrical one as well. Like he's just overall kind of like the best out of the whole group and everything. And so it's really just shocking to me to hear this. And I was reading more on the story, and basically it was a woman who was saying that there was a party or whatever, and Takeoff was standing on the wall, and he just kept looking at her, and she was saying that his looks was making her uncomfortable and all this other stuff, and that he offered her weed later on that night, and she curved the weed. And then when she was going upstairs or whatever by herself, that's when he came and made a move on her or something like that. And I'm just like in shock. Like Takeoff, out of all people, Takeoff, he's like one of the least people that I expected to hear of sexual allegations. But yeah, it's really just it's really just crazy. 2020 is really crazy, and it's just had a lot of twists and turns. But yeah, she was saying about how they were at a party, and how she kept saying that. Though that's what's so crazy. When you read more on the story, it was saying she just kept saying it. She was all like he just kept looking at me, and it was making me uncomfortable and all this other stuff. So she called a lawyer and not the police. They ain't learned from Christmas. Exactly. Really, it's really crazy. But this is what's even more crazy. She said this has happened back in June. She's saying it was extremely comfortable, which happened back in June, before she alleges he raped her in the bedroom of the person she says invited her to the party. According to the legal docs that were obtained, the woman claims Takeoff stared at her while at the party, and that made her extremely uncomfortable. She also claims Takeoff offered her weed later in the evening, but she curved him. In the suit, she alleges things went left when Takeoff spotted her going upstairs with the man who invited her to the party as he was going down the steps. She says Takeoff and the man got into an argument, prompting her to go into the man's bedroom to wait it out. That's when she alleges Takeoff entered the bedroom and started to touch her. She claims she notified the Los Angeles Police Department about her alleged rape, but so far there is no word on any subsequent criminal investigation. With that being said, I don't know. Um, that sounds wrong. But yeah, with that being said though, what's crazy is she's saying that this is something that happened back in June. This is something that happened back in June, yet it's just now being brought up 2 months later. Not only that, there is no specific names of the party or anybody, like any witnesses saying anything. I don't know. I don't want to downplay the situation because if he really did sexually assault her, then shame on him, really shame on him, and he needs to be dealt with and everything like that. Um but yeah, it's just really been crazy out here, and stuff like that. And like I said, Takeoff is the least person I would expect to hear that from. Like, Takeoff, out of all people, rape somebody? What? That's crazy. But then again, never underestimate somebody at the same time. Even though this is shocking to hear, you can never, you know, be too sure in situations like that. Uh, but yeah, that's one of the most craziest things I've heard. That and the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lane situation. But if anybody would like to add their feedback or something, feel free. Those are just two quick topics that I heard that I wanted to discuss a little bit about. Um, um, Oh, and she also said that after getting over the initial shock, the woman claims she went to a nearby hospital the same day where she says she was observed by hospital staff for physical evidence or forceful rape. This woman is suing for sexual battery, assault, emotional distress, and more, and wants damages. Takeoff's team has not responded to the allegations, and we'll keep you posted. That's what they said. Weak. And Manny and VP said they ain't learned from Chris Brown. Women that really get sexually assaulted don't look for money. They want criminal charges. I don't believe it. Exactly, Manny. I agree the same thing. And that's what I wanted to say earlier, but I kind of bit my tongue. That's why I kind of made the statement of, if this is really happening, then he should really be. Hi, Pauletta Waters. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, Manny, though, back to you. That's why I was saying, if this is really happening, then shame on him. He should get a punishment and stuff like this. However, it is. I'm not gonna front. I don't want to um necessarily call her a liar or anything like that, but at the same time, it does seem a little sketchy, because like, why would you want to get paid for, why would, like, if anything, I would rather, if the situation was personally with me, I would rather see him like be booked in jail, because that's just wrong. But she's talking about how she wants to like press charges and money for emotional distress and this and this. But I don't know, honestly, if this is real or not, because it says that Takeoff didn't, like, Takeoff and his team, like his staff or whatever, hasn't even responded to the allegations, which most celebrities uh do. If it's like real legit, they mostly do, but they haven't even responded. So I don't want to say that she's a liar or anything like that, but I just need like more information and more proof. So far they have none, really. um it doesn't show, like, the hospital said that they tested her and stuff, and there's no signs or any bruises or anything on her that shows signs of forcefulness and things like that. So that's just real bizarre. But you know, uh like I was saying, I didn't that's all I really wanted to talk about. If anybody would like to jump in on this, um, there hasn't really been that much going on as far as the celebrities stuff goes. Oh, but the Chicago rapper FBG was killed in the Chicago shootings. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. Um to me, you really got to be safe. Like, it's just not safe out here nowadays. Um
Let me answer Lori. I just came back. Lori, I think so. Nobody's getting their notifications. Like, I'm surfing around. I'm looking at a few people, and it's just low. And well, it's always like that when something positive going on. But I think something else going on with that. I really do. Because I'm surfing around while my niece is on here doing her thing, and I said, "Wow, where is everybody?" Everywhere. So yeah, and it's been like that now for a few weeks. It really has. Yeah, it really has. So anyway, I'm finna move. I'm gonna go put my bowl up. Go ahead and finish your thing till you get ready. Come on, you got about 15 more minutes. You want to do 30 minutes?
okay.
Okay. Let me go put my bowl up. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to ask you that before I move out the way. But yes, people are. It is messed up.
Yes.
YouTube tracking.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi, Sammy Dizzle, the lives keeps cutting off for me. That's where it really is. I mean, everything is okay on our end, like the Wi-Fi and stuff. So I don't know what's going on. It is weird. But I was saying the Chicago rapper FBG was killed in a Chicago shooting, and it's so crazy. Like, honestly, these shootings and stuff has just got to stop. Even out here in California, we had rappers, some rappers, young rappers too, have died due to gang wars and stuff. And just not even this past month, like last month and the month before. Like, it's just really sad and crazy to me because we have so much, y'all, really going on in the world, like too much stuff. Like, we already have this pandemic and stuff like that, but then to top it off, we have still people like beefing over like some not even any really serious stuff and stuff. So he was shot and killed. R.I.P. If anybody really listened to his music or whatever, R.I.P. To him. And for those of you guys are just joining, I was saying, I was talking about Ellen DeGeneres and Takeoff, who was Takeoff from the Migos, um, Takeoff from the Migos being accused of sexually assaulting somebody. Um, oh, thank you, Manny. Uh, so yeah, that was all. You guys continue to be safe out here and take care of you guys yourself and everything like that. That's all I wanted to say. And
So, well, thank you for those who came to hear this positive live. You finna go back over here? Yeah, let me tell everybody bye. Yeah. So those that didn't come and couldn't come, whatever, y'all can catch the replay. I always think she did a good job. She wanted to come on here and do her thing. And so with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down, y'all, because my headache was coming back. So I took another Samantha or whatever what that headache medicine I got. And then I'm gonna chill and watch a few things. So thanks for coming. Thanks for being respectful to her, those that did come, and anybody that didn't get catch a replay. Love you guys. Now we out of here. She did her whole up 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. Toodaloo and toodaloo. Okay, Manny, thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, um, Janie. Yes. Manny said they're gonna sing you something. Thank you. We'll check y'all later. Toodaloo and toodaloo. I gotta go. I got to go.